Hey, how's it going? Chart Jitsu, I'm Jay Shaw. Welcome in. And before we get started on this video, I just wanted to give a shout out to the XRP Army. I remember back when the SEC dropped their lawsuit, and at the time, everybody in the crypto community that wasn't an XRP holder or that wasn't an XRP fan was just absolutely dumping on the XRP Army. And what we've seen over the years is blockchain in general move away from this multi-purpose blockchain like Ethereum and many others to a more niche-based ecosystem where the chains that are solving a specific problem, for example, cross-border transactions, payments, fast payments, real-time payments, these communities are turning out to be right. And you guys just got dumped on, and it turns out you guys had the conviction, you guys had the belief in what you were investing in, you guys had the resolve, and you guys are going to get the last laugh. That's what I think. That's what it's looking like. So congratulations to you, and enjoy this video. I'm about to strangle this XRP chart. All right, let's get it here. So the first thing I want to show you, and what we're trying to do here, is we're trying to compare the current state of XRP to the 2017. So the first thing I want to show you here is the RSI. So if we look here in 2017, one thing that you'll notice is after that initial run up here, we came back and we visited the oh so important 50 level on the RSI. Okay. And then if we go to the top here, and I think there's a really important metric indicator that we have touched in 2025 that is the exact indicator that we touched in 2017 before the initial run. So stay tuned for that. That's going to be one of the last things I show. So here we have on, in 2017, 2018, what we have is from the top here, and we'll just measure this. Come on, right here to when we really took off was about 203 days. So keep that in mind, 203 days. And what we had here on the RSI was, if we draw that top here and just draw a vertical line, what we have here is after we hit the top, we went down and revisited the 50-week moving average. Okay, so let's look at current date. What do we have here? Well, we went up and we hit the top, hit our top right here. And then we went down and touched the 50-day moving average, or 50-week moving average. The weekly chart is very powerful with XRP. So the next thing is, obviously, how many days has it been? Okay, so we're going to go to our top here. And it's hard to exactly know where to start with this because we had our initial run up here to, high of 290 at this, where my cursor is right now. And then we eventually made it all the way up to 339. But I'm going to start here at the top and start measuring from there. So if I take this measure, we're about 119 days in. So who knows? Maybe we have another, maybe we have another 80 days left, 80, 82, 83, 85, something like that. 84, I think, to hit our 203-day mark. But I'm sure it's going to be somewhere around there, or maybe even sooner. I think the most important thing, well, let's do this now. So there's a few things that we can do to sort of like try to measure, hey, where do we think this is going to go? And most of you probably follow Blockchain Backer, and he's mentioned this level a lot. So we'll start with the Fibonacci tool here. We'll bring it down to our low point. We went over the 4.236. I think that's pretty aggressive if you're going for those levels, but I don't know what it's going to go to. If we measure this Fibonacci here from the top to the bottom, where do we get to? About 920, maybe a little less. I'll try to be conservative and call it $9. But now we've gotten to my favorite indicator. My favorite indicator that I've been following is, well, we have these moving averages here. So the green one there at the bottom, the green one is the 200-day moving average. The blue one is the 100-day moving average. The red one is the 50-day moving average. But my favorite moving average that I've been using a lot lately because of how often it comes into play on different charts is the 37-day moving average. What we have is a perfect touchdown on this 37-day moving average when we had our crash from 339 to 161. The reason that this is exciting is I was watching two things. One, I was watching that moving average, and two, I was watching the RSI, the 50-day, the 50-week, 50 on the weekly RSI. So when I say, okay, at what point in time, and this is why I think our current place that we're at in the market is, draw it real quick, is this spot. I think it's likely that it's this spot. Why do I think that? Get rid of this guy. Okay. If you look at the exact point that we touched before lifting off in the 2017-2018 run, there it is, right there. The 37-week moving average. I think we're close. I think we're close. Who knows what's going to happen? We could come back down from here, but I think it's an exciting time for the XRP Army. I will talk to you on the next one. Go check out my other videos. I talk about how to spot all-time highs in my H-bar video. Thank you.